Hi guys, Shavik and welcome back to YouTube channel. So today we'll complete the installations of Java to our system. So let's get started on this. Yes, so I am using Windows machines for this, and you can use your Mac and whatever the systems want to. So anything is going to be work, but the installations kind of are different. So I will majorly focus on today to install like Java to Windows machines only. So for this, you can search with download Java 17. So why Java 17? Because Java 17 is the latest and long-term supported version. So there are two versions. One is the latest versions and another one is the LTS, that is long-term supported version. So I know there are Java 20, 22, some other GREs also available, but for this video I'm going to basically install the Java 17 because this 17's GRE is the long-term supported version. So I will always basically encourage to you guys go to with the latest, not latest, the long term's latest version. So here you can see version 17 is the LTS, so that means long term supported version. So you can search on your favorite browsers that you have to download Java 17 and post that, click on the first links and you will be going to redirect to this page. Now there are multiple options to basically download the package. Entire you can download in three ways. So you can download the direct installer, you can download a compressed archive files, or you can download. So there are two installers. If I am going to basically focus on Windows only, so there are, if you are using other systems, then you, according to your system preferences, operating systems, you can either opt for, if you are on one two machines, then opt for check your file descriptions and accordingly like your system settings and validate what is the bit systems you guys are going to use, your system is support. So based on that you can select any of them, and if you are on Mac OS, then I will suggest go for that Mac OS ARM64 DMG installer. So always I am prefer for the installers files only, because archive files or zip files you have to download, and inside that the installer is present. So that is, you have to unzip that and post that you can use. So you can directly install. I personally prefer to install the direct installers altogether. Now let's just quickly validate what is the system settings of our Windows machines that we are using, right? So for that you just click on your Windows button and search for settings, right? So click on the settings, then go to your system, right? Click on settings, then go to your system and post that, scroll down below and you will find an about section. So on this about sections, so that is on about sections, click on this about sections, you will be able to see your storage, that is of 477 GB of SSD supported machines, where we are using 73 GB out of it. Your graphics descriptions you can see, your RAM you can see, your processor you can see. So all the details you will going to see here, but we are basically want to know our system type. So we can see our system type is x64 based processor. So we can either go for x64 normal installer, or you can opt for the x64 MSI installer also, but as it is suggested x64 based any installers, any installers we can opt for, and our processor is going to support it. So you can just validate your system type from here, and accordingly we can go for the download and download that particular installer. So this is going to a perfect fit for our systems. This is also going to be a fit because our system support x64 based any processors in x64, any x64 based processor we are using. So x64 based any installer is going to, our processor is able to execute it. So that is the basic meanings of this. So see guys, I am explaining the things very in depth. So I am going to, so you can see this is the zip files, that is the compressed archive. So if you download it, you have to unzip, and inside that you will have to eventually run the executor file also, and that is the installer. Here basically the MSI files altogether you are going to get, but I am basically like for the executor file only. So if you are going to go for this archive files, it's generally a heavy loaded, because on your zip there are some metadata informations also they are going to vend out. So this is the, I personally feels to you can opt in for. So I am going to start installing this executor.exe files I just need, right? So the installation has started, so it is going to be completed mostly. So we have this Java 17 Windows x64 being. So before of that, just validate that Java is not in our systems. How you can validate? Click on your Windows, search for PowerShells. So click on this Windows PowerShells and search for Java minus versions. Just type these comments, and if Java is installed, then you are going to see the versions associated with it. As Java is not there in the system, so you are going to see the term Java is not recognized as a name of CMD LET functions or script files. So check for the spelling. So they are basically suggesting that Java is not a supported command not found exceptions it is throwing. So now let's quickly do the installations, and post that we'll again do the same validations by hitting the same Java commands. So it will ask you to do the permissions to save it on your hard drive on this computer. So that is the SSD we have at for 477 GB SSD. So it is going to store it on that part. So then you are going to see this installations window. Click on just next. So here you can see where the file paths it is going to be installed. So by default everything is going to go to your C drive program files. By default on any program files are going to install on that directory only. So I will highly suggest not to change anything. This should go as it is. But if your C drive program files is completely filled, then you can opt according to the drive space you have to your system, and I have the things sorted. So I am just going with the default implementation. Click on next. It will start installing the things. So the installations is happening. So let's wait for another 2 to 3 minutes. I think it should faster. So yes, it is done mostly. Java SE development kit 17 successfully installed. Click next steps to access tutorials, API documentation, developer guides, and release notes. So you can click on next to validate, but we don't need, so we can close this installer window. And now if we can go to same our PowerShell, and if we type Java minus version, so here you can see we are not going to get any error, and the Java versions is perfectly displayed here. So here you can see we have Java versions of 17.0.12, and that is of when it is the release date, that is of 16th July 2024 it's released, and it is the LTS, that is long-term supported versions. And we have this Java TM SRE runtime environments we got, that is built on 17 only, and few of the meta informations they are giving, that is of 64-bit server virtual machines it is going to be supported. Yes. So that's all about the Java installations part, and on our next part we will going to see the best to best editor to start our microservice developments. We will install our editor on our very next video. So that's it guys, that's it for this video.